Hello and welcome back to the weekly pickups. Yes, we're now back to doing the proper weekly ones. Now that I've posted the all the accumulated pickups that I got over the Christmas and New Year period. So I have three things to show off right now. Um, all DVDs, two movies, and one TV show. One for two from CEX and one from Oxfam. Yes, I actually still found stuff from Oxfam after last week. It would have been one more, but it was missing a disc, unfortunately. And if it wasn't missing a disc, then it would have been me done for this particular series because every time I make mention this particular series, I'm only going to collect up to series 5 or season 5 because after that, that's when the show kind of declined a bit. Now there are still some decent enough episodes, decent enough plot lines, but it got to the point where every season it was power creeping and power creeping and power creeping the big bad up until the actual big bad was God himself. So if that hasn't narrowed it down, it is Supernatural. So I picked up the complete fourth season of Supernatural. They had season 5, but it was missing a disc, and because that season 5 was the first one I checked, and it was missing disc 4. And then I checked this, and it has all the discs, including an extra disc 4 for some reason. So yeah, we have. So there's the discs, and here's the bonus disc 4 for season 4. Hang on. No, that's a season 5. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the missing disc. That was the missing disc. I blame that on one or two things: my dyslexia and not having my glasses. I am a fucking idiot. But it's fine. I'm going back into town tomorrow. If it's still there, I'll pick it up. So yeah, that's that. But it is. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, uh, but it is kind of like really scratched. So yeah, for the moment, it will be housed in here because I'm a fucking idiot. Now that that's established, let's move on to the other two pickups that I got. So in CEX, there was one thing I knew I was picking up because, in case you don't know or don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I am trying to watch a new movie every day this year, with a little asterisk on that because there will be times where I'll be rewatching a movie if it's for a review, and so that's going to count towards the having 365 on my letterboxd. So if you ever want to see what I've recently watched, the link to my Instagram and letterboxd is in the description because every time I've watched the film, I'll add it onto my story of what I give it on letterboxd, and then hopefully every Sunday I will be updating weekly on what I watched that week. So one of the films that I watched uh, on Monday was Paddington. And so I liked it, and it's made me want to try out Paddington 2. You know, the one where he goes to prison. That also has Brendan Gleeson in it, who's one of my favorite Irish actors. So yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I thought it was really good. Same story though, same story that I've seen countless times of family gets this new thing, ruckus happens. Someone wants that person to leave. That person overhears it, leaves. Then they realize, oh no, we were wrong. You're a part of this family. Let's go get you. And I've seen it and heard that type of story 1,000 times. But still, I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to giving Paddington 2 a shot. And I think they are coming out with a Paddington 3 at some point this year. So that was €3. And then I saw this as I was looking, and I was like, oh, this is something I definitely should get, because you know I've heard great things about it, uh, and it's based off of something that anyone can go see in Trinity College if they wanted, and that is the Secret Book of Kells. So the Book of Kells is what you can go and see in person. Now I've obviously learned of the Book of Kells through history over the years, in whilst I was in school, and so I heard of this. I've never seen it, and for €3 I'll add it in because as you can kind of see, it was pretty popular to even get nominated at the Oscars whenever this came out. When did it come out? 2009. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a shot. I don't know if I'm going to save it for a review or if I'm just going to watch it in my own time. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's what I have for right now. Obviously, now I'm going to be going back into town tomorrow to pick up season 5 of Supernatural because I'm a fucking idiot. And then I have one thing coming from Amazon, which is, of course, it's classic Doctor Who, and it's a box set of classic Doctor Who. So that'll hopefully be here Thursday or just before this video is due to go up. So I'll catch you all when I have more stuff to show off. Okay, so it's Saturday at 8:45 at night, which is when I'm filming this because I literally have been waiting all day for this Amazon package to arrive, which is the latest it's ever been for when I've ordered Amazon packages. But before I get into that, I do have two more CEX pickups. Movies I've heard of and have had some interest in, so I thought €1 each, I'll pick it up because I did have something else that I found in charity shop, but I traded that in to CEX for the voucher because I don't really want the first season of Horde Henry, the cartoon. As much as I enjoyed the show growing up, it's just not something I want in my collection, especially if I could, spend €1 on buying the DVD and then trading it into CEX to get 5 on a voucher. So, yeah, I still have the voucher. I haven't used it yet because I'll probably end up ordering stuff online. Anyway, so what I did end up picking up in CEX, the first one is The Danish Girl. I remember seeing all sorts of trailers for this when it was coming out, and the main reason why I want to see it is because I really do like Eddie Redmayne as an actor. I've seen him obviously in the Fantastic Beast films, all three of them, as well as one of my favorites being The Theory of Everything, which I really enjoyed his interpretation of Stephen Hawking. Obviously, Stephen Hawking hasn't really been in the best of light this year with the whole Epstein list. But anyway, memes aside, I look forward to giving this a go at some point, because again, I remember hearing a lot of great things about it, but it was in the time where I just wasn't as big of a film buff as I am. The next one is a classic, from what I am aware, and it stars Audrey Hepburn, and that, of course, is Breakfast at Tiffany's. So for the euro, I'll pick this up because I've heard a lot of things about Breakfast at Tiffany's. I know next to nothing about it. I've heard it's a great film, but yeah, aside from that, not really much. So I'll gladly add Breakfast at Tiffany's into the collection, which means now we are down to the Amazon package, which, if you don't know by now, usually when I order from Amazon, it is of the classic Doctor Who range. So, that being said, it is a box set, a Doctor Who box set, because it's the only thing that I bought on Amazon this week as I rip it open. And it is a Six Doctor story, multiple Six Doctor stories, to be precise, as it is Trial of a Time Lord. Yes, this was with the conversion fee that I get charged for using Amazon UK, which is usually about like 35 cents extra. This ended up costing me about €18, which is good because I know my CEX in Ireland charges an extortionate amount for this, and the fact that I've managed to get it, completely sealed on top of that is a plus as well. So I'm just going to crack into the shrink wrap here as we pull out all the stories. So, it is all of them. Now, I should also make mention, this isn't the first time I've owned Trial of a Time Lord. No, no, no. You see that TARDIS right there? That's the VHS version of a Trial of a Time Lord that I bought 2 years ago now. That I got on Facebook Marketplace. It was brand new, so now I actually have a proper way to watch it because I still don't have a VHS player. So the stuff that we have inside doesn't really say the names of the episodes. Oh no, it does on the back of the DVDs here. So we have part one, The Mysterious Planet. So there is the back. There's a better look at the front, and it also does label that it is part one of four. But obviously, The Mysterious Planet is also 4 parts in itself. So that is episode one of the Trial of a Time Lord. Moving on to the next one. Is this the next one? Part 5 to 8. Yeah, this is the second part of Trial of a Time Lord. I had to just double check here. So yeah, part 5 to 8 is Mind Warp by Philip Martin. So there obviously is the front of it, and there is the back, and this lasts for goes from part 5 to part 8, so about 3 parts in that one. Then we move on to the third disc here. So we have Terror of the Vernoids by Pip and Jane Baker. So obviously there's the front of it, there's the back, and that goes for parts 9 and 12. So there's the back of the booklet there, as well as the disc itself. And then lastly, we have parts 13 to 14, The Ultimate Foe, by Robert Holmes, Pip and Jane Baker. So there's the front and the back. Here is the inside. And then this, of course, wraps up the final parts of the Trial of a Time Lord, but ends off the run for Colin Baker as the Sixth Doctor, unfortunately. So yeah, that is all that I have for you guys this week. And yeah, so I shall see you all on Monday, which was when I should have been really coming back, but of course I've been doing the discussion videos. But I'll be coming back with collection showcases where I'll be, it's been a year since I did an update for my Blu-ray collection, and it's been a while since I did an update for my Doctor Who collection, which will be excluding quite a lot of the stuff that you've seen recently in pickups because it was filmed at the beginning part of December, as well as a TV show collection update. I'm not doing one for the DVD movies because there's no real point because I'm chipping away at them currently as we speak. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you all on Monday for part 1 of my Blu-ray collection update.